So, what if, as it has been,
It was proved at the turn of the century that the human body is almost 80%, 90% water, and it's also got electrolytes in it, which we know to be salt, potassium, different minerals. That means we're a salt battery. No different than the car battery, different than something like that. And there's a patent actually called the Cali patent, which I'll hold up here for the camera to see. And this patent actually was developed in 1897, and not much has been done with it because at that time everyone was afraid of electricity. In this case, Dr. Clark developed a product using a 9-volt battery. I'll just show you in the back here. There it is, 9-volt battery. And this particular unit, you just snap on your wrist with 2 wristbands.
I only have a minute. Yeah.
You snap it on your wrist just to prove that I'm a circuit. I push the little green light, and the thing is on. And if I put my hands together, you can hear that I'm a circuit, and I'm a closed circuit at this point. Now with
Why
that,
do we get a sound when you put your hands together?
because I've closed the circuit. Now when I take my hands apart, obviously the electricity is now being able to flow through the body. The electricity can't go through the digestive tract, so in the digestive tract, to kill the microorganisms, the specific parasites, she's found the effectiveness of the black walnut, what the native Indians used for cleansing many years ago. The black walnut, in its green hull form, kills many of the microorganisms. And in conjunction with another product called wormwood, and cloves, typical cloves that you would get at the store, these 3 in combination have the ability to go in and kill all the pathogens. It was proved at the
so yeah, maybe in the end it could have been a little bit of product sale, you know, it has everywhere. But then, if we are really salt battery, aren't we AI? Because AI is a self-learning machine. So, I mean, is it self-learning? It's not self-learning. Is that the term? It needs input. Are you a self-learning machine, or you are just a learning machine? Yeah, not yet self-learning, but you know, a learning machine. But what if we are the evolution of these, and we develop then this capacity of putting algorithms together, which we know we can, but then to a point, because if you look, I know, I'm sorry, but if you look, feelings, they are mainly if clauses, no? If I get this, I will feel this way. If I do this, I will get this way. So, in a code point of view, that is the if clause, isn't it? Am I wrong? Ta-da-da-da. I don't know, but it does make sense, doesn't it? Because then we are literally self-learning machines. We evolved, you know, and then now we are repeating the cycle. Maybe that's the game. Until you repeat the cycle, and then you self-destruct, and then you know, that might be it, or something like that. I don't know. What do you think about that? Well, the fact that the Pantanal in Brazil is burning down, and we have already heard of farmers being paid to give up their crops. I have already spoken about that here, right? All this fake food that is coming out to the market. I you know, experienced myself the other day with some apples. I have also mentioned here on in one of the other videos, and it was plastic, you know. I love apples. I have always, you know, and it just doesn't taste like apple. They're there. I haven't eaten. I have tried once that I haven't managed to finish, and but yeah, El Pantanal. You see, they're like destroying everything. Like, but why? You know, weren't we supposed to? But are we? It is we that are. Why? Right. So yeah, I'll continue through here. Because I was first in the afternoon, I got a peak of adrenaline, and then I thought I was gonna try to make like Casey, like make scenes in a little story. Very pretentious, eh? So I haven't finished the cybersecurity class that is 36 hours because I thought it was too complex to me, like too higher level. And then I got some topics from that bit I have watched, and I am studying with Bro, and yeah, I'm studying with Bro, and getting my notes. Yeah, try them again. Database. I did like I'm doing just a sum, like summarizing a little bit, and so here was universal credit. I'm gonna put some post-its up here, marking out to make it easier for me to find it whenever I need it. But yeah, I just did some on malwares, sorry, malware, malware, and just to get the idea and make sure I can speak about that as well. So, Trojans, ransomware, where they block, like if they block your data, so they ask for ransom payments to it's like a scam kind of thing. It's like a kidnap of data basically. And then Trojans, and then yeah, we have viruses, worms. Worms pretty scary though, because worm can develop, like it can replicate itself and spread across networks without needing user interaction. Once inside a system, they can cause damage or steal data. It's a lot of information. But, doing what it needs to be done. I have recorded a class as well, and then I went to edit, and then I started to build, and when I look, I was like, no, but this is for the vlog, this is not for the class. And then I was like, oh well, let's just go there, record the time remaining, and voila. In the end of the day, today is Sunday. Yesterday we had a huge storm in London. I think I have some here. Oh yeah. It's that. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Crazy, crazy. Some places were flooded in UK as well. It's just mental. The forest burning, places flooding. And me with these thoughts, what do you guys think about that? Are we AI developed AI? Could be though. It gave me a bit of relief when I had that thought. Why? Because then feeling and all these that we have, literally, it's just programs. So when people say that, uh, yeah, so yeah, I believe it can be though. You make your own, like yeah, it makes sense. Why? I don't know. But it does make sense that we are a form of evolution that can have been from a cyborg kind of thing, from a mix of uh, a being and a machine, you know. It's like Terminator. You see the guy there, like he developed, from liquid iron, I think it was, like a liquid metal. That was, I think, his top thing, eh? When he became liquid metal, that he could just like. And I think we are there, but we don't know how to control that. Are we? I don't know. If anyone has any more or any info over these thoughts that I am having, I would much appreciate to discuss. In the end of the day, I'm just doing the therapy because of that, because I'm willing to speak to some people about, and as I have mentioned, apparently I have left the therapist speechless. She said she would have to speak to his superior, I think. Like, she told me she was gonna, I don't know. She told me I was gonna be put in some kind of, you know, treatment because you have a few sessions dealing with an issue. So we'll see what happens. But that's what I'm intending, because I've called the Good Samaritans, but I think the guy put a recording just saying like, yeah, yeah, so it's pointless. I'd rather speak to bro, even though he has his limitations, but c'est la vie. And what has happened today also, that took quite a bit of time today as well, it was Linux. Yeah, I'm cleaning these, not the main machine yet, not yet, but the secondary machine, that which is now secondary because I've lost the returning period on that one, so I'm gonna have to stick with it. It's working, it's working for what I need. So far it's working, and I can always add some bits if needed, but so far for what I needed is, and I have the support machine, so voila. But yeah, Linux. Why isn't so, like, So Microsoft Windows is just as famous as because of the marketing deals, you know. It's nothing to do with quality, safety, value, because apparently on my researches I have found that on Linux I have several free video editors that are 0800 and it's safe, so I wouldn't need an antivirus as well. So yeah, I'm going to Linux. This is one thing. After uploading these videos, I am cleaning up the computer, putting everything on the hard drive, restarting it with Linux. Wish me luck. You know, but you gotta try that kind of stuff because you only really get it on the go. At least I do, you know. Look at me, guys, you know. Oops. See, I got that. Everything I will do, I always have to have these. You know, like not for the videos though, like for as I said, for the videos, for the teaching one, I prepared the class, obviously, like, you know, but this is kind of automatic already, so you don't even think about it. It's just you gotta see what you're gonna do. There are some classes that I can already apply them or teach them without having to prepare, or I have already prepared so many times, or I have given that class, I have taught that class so many times that I don't need it anymore as well. It's mechanic, you know. Some practices and stuff is like just it becomes instinctive after a while. But if it's something new, for example, this is for a meeting I have, so I have to report everything that I am gonna say on the meeting with, you know, the main points. So I know, like for me, it comes like, you know, and then I go and I go through my thinking, knowing what I need to speak about it. So yeah, c'est la vie. Everyone has its little, you know. This is what basically the chart is, right? The chart is this. It's something with info that you go and you can get things done. Alrighty, so let's upload this one. Let me know about these crazy thoughts that I have been having, what you think about it, for you guys that have been watching me. Thank you very much for that. As you can see, some days we are high, some days we are, you know, up and down as the heart goes. But, you know, the thing is, oops, where is it? It fell. There we go. We gotta keep walking, eh? Alright, thank you very much. I'll see you soon.